Junaid.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Let's see. So, hope you guys are doing well. Last stream we had was Monday. We'll wait a minute or two to let people in, and we'll get started. So let me tell you guys how Monday was. Monday was not the best for me. We did the pre-market plan. I rushed into XTIA, the one that wasn't my favorite, and got my butt handed to me on that one. Started off red. And then yesterday was a lot better. Made back half the loss from Monday. And today, trying to go in with zero expectations and just going to play what the market gives. So let's see. So let's take a look at that pre-market. Remember, the first step is always to look at the top gainers. I'll give it a minute. And we'll wait just a minute to let more people come in. Weeble's being a bit glitchy. That's ugly. Okay. Okay, so let's get started on VVPR. What was I watching here? I was looking at it yesterday, actually, in after hours. So this stock started running in after hours. We have some news. We're looking at the volume. It's trading 17 million with a float of 1 million. So we've traded the float about 17 times. Okay, and we've made an impressive move. So what's the first step? We look for where buyers have stepped in. So buyers start the run here. This Weeble glitch is really throwing me off. We see where the buyers are coming in, okay? Kind of right here, high volume, right? We're seeing where the volume is. So at the time when I started doing this analysis, it wasn't, this is a nice volume stick as well, but I wasn't here. It was like on this candle, and I was just looking at what's going on. So what I did was I went to the 4-hour chart, and is there an update on Weeble? I can't go right, and it's very annoying. Can someone let me know on the YouTube or the Discord? Is there an update that I need to do? Because this is not going to work. Okay, there is an update. That's horrendous. I've already reopened it. I was lagging the first time. I think I need to update it after the stream. Can't even deal with this. Okay. So first thing I did was, I saw where the buyers were coming in. And then if you go to the 1-minute chart, there was also a lot of sellers that came in right here. On this 1-minute candle, this is also where sellers came in. So I marked that level out as well on the 1 minute because I was on the 5-minute and the 1 minute. So then I went to the 4-hour chart. And you guys can see that line kind of aligns right here along with, yeah, it was this right here. So now we see where buyers are coming in. If we look at it from a candle by candle perspective, if buyers are stepping in here and buyers are stepping in here, where do we want the next leg of buyers to step in? Well, if buyers are stepping in super close to resistance, we expect resistance to become support here, especially with sellers above resistance instead of at resistance, okay? So that's a lot. So buyers are stepping in at the bottom. Then we see buyers are stepping in near resistance and breaking out. And instead of rejecting at 210, we start rejecting at 230. So that right there tells me once we make this 210 support, we have clear room to back to 230 and 267s, right? This left side right here. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move our line to 210, and we're going to see when it became support. So you see, okay, look at that. I guess that's the update. Never seen that before. Hideous. Anyway, you guys can see 230 or 210 becoming support right here first, and then 230 becomes support, which was that resistance earlier. But first, if we look at 210, that was our line, right? And that was the rejection that we saw on the daily chart. So this has been running. Am I going to chase this right now? No. Do I think it has room to run? Well, let's check out the monthly. Let's check out the monthly. So yes, we have a lot of room to run. Uh, in April, we ran to $9, right? So right now we have room to about first price target or first max price target of 397. Okay, 397 is probably going to be that top just based off of high volume candles. So looking at that 5 minute once again. Let's see if we have hit that so far. We have not hit it. It is pretty close. So what does this tell me? Do I love trading this right now? Not so much, because there isn't that much range, right? We have room to 4 and we can go more. We can go more. So decent range on it, about $1. But because we've ran so much, I think I want to let it cool down a little bit more before rushing into a trade on this one. What else do we have? We have CNSP, which is going absolutely nuts, and this we will copy TOS. I'm sorry I keep talking about it, but we will copy TOS right here. Unless it's an issue from my side, I don't know. But CNSP. All right, let's take a look. So where did the run start? This reminds me of the one OPTT from yesterday. What happened on OPTT was we had a high. We broke structure of the previous high. We retested the previous high after market open and then made that move up. Let's go check it out. So OPTT on the 10-minute. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about. We have a high structure, okay? And then we break out of the high, right? So we break this previous structure and we slowly come down. It takes 30 minutes, 10, 20, 30. 3 candles, okay? 3 candles to be able to test this low. Now, if it happened in 1 candle, it wouldn't be as nice, right? This was a slow pullback, so buyers were still there on the way, and this was the final bottom. Okay, so that reminds me of CNSP here. We have the high, okay, and then we're looking to pull back into this previous high. So let's go here. So I would use 227 as the previous high level. And then I would also be using this zone kind of as a gap and protected candle. Okay, so there's 2 levels that I'm watching. The previous high and the gap price right here. The gap in price along with the protected candle. Okay, so we have a lot of room to run. And the way CNSP is holding right now, it's pretty freaking strong. So even down to VWAP would be good. And I think this is about to flip green pretty soon. Yeah, I need to restart my PC. So let's see, probably 320 until it gets over 320. We're still bearish. We'll see what it does, but pretty nice setup here. Okay. And then let's go to the weekly now. So we see where buyers are. Let's see where the run started. This is, I'll turn this green so we know what line that is. Okay. Now we go to the monthly. Okay, so not much to go off the month, not much on the monthly to go off of here. We'll drop down to the weekly. Okay. The weekly chart where our lines, not that much for buyers, right? If we're looking to buy here, this is where buyers stepped in. Why did they step in? Kind of this bottom right here, we're going off that. So if we're going off that, then protected candle or the dip level would be this right here, 198. This is where I would really like to take that dip. So I'll turn this white and then I'll turn this one green, a little bit thicker, just because I'm like, okay, this is where I would want to buy. And if we hold 198, don't think we get down there, right? We're probably not getting down there. But I'm drawing this level out to drop down on the weekly again, or sorry, on the daily, and see what level we could use. So if we're using 198 pretty well, I would use this 227 to 235 zone to become support, right around this area. So we had these 2 lines, 227, 198, and one more I would use is 230. Okay, these are kind of the lines that I have on CNSP set up for me. 227, which is also the previous high, and aligns with the daily level, and then 230. So where was 227 again? I actually kind of like that. Okay, 227 was the candle to candle analysis play. Okay, so if I redraw the zone, remove the gap, this is pretty much the price range where I would like it. Let's see. It is a bigger zone than usual, but why do I like this area? Kind of this high right here and down to this candle close, just from a candle to candle perspective. Okay, it's a little bit of a bigger zone, but that is where I would like to trade CNSP. Let's see how it looks on the smaller time frame. Oh, you guys see what I'm dealing with here? What do I do? This never happened before. Trying. I don't know. Let's move on. Oh, let's go to auto. All right, click and click a restart chart. Okay, my man. Got the little Weeble cheat codes. Okay, nice. Do an update real quick. Okay, let's. I don't think it's the update. I think it's my PC. I think so. Because in chat, no one else is having the issue, so I think it's my PC. I'll have to restart it later. But anyway, it's fine. Looking at Zcar, I like this flag right here. I'll probably call it early here. Looking at Zcar, I like the way that this flag is setting up. So into open, just gonna be watching this right here. Right, once we break out, I'll look for a retest. Right now we have something like this forming for us, ascending, descending triangle. You guys get the gist. I can't really make it perfect right now. But sort of like that, descending triangle. We'll see how it holds. And then for support, I would look for it to come down to like right here, which is the protected candle that broke previous structure along with good volume, okay? And it led to a bigger move. So this is where the rebase is. This is where the base is. We want to see 22 become a base on Zcar, and then we'll start to look for entries on that, which is also aligns with VWAP and the downtrend break for the ascending triangle. So multiple confluences right here around 22, so it just makes sense to take it. 55 million float and 76 million volume right now, so we've only traded the float one time. I would like to see more volume come into the stock before market open and trading this. It's a nice setup, but the volume isn't that good compared to the float. It's only traded one, not barely one time, 1.2 times, 1.3. Am I comfortable with TOS? I mean, decently. I don't use it. I've used it at Flooded's house, but I don't use TOS. Let's do a quick rundown of SMX. I don't know where this line is from before. Weeble's tripping, so just a quick analysis. We see where buyers came in. I want you guys to finish it off. So we see buyers come in here. Okay. We see buyers come in here. This trade actually reminds me a little bit of SINT, where we have a strong high volume candle and it kind of consolidates. What I see is going to happen here is we break below 14.13, grab liquidity between this gap right here. Okay. I think that's what's going to happen. We grab liquidity between this gap and price, and then we're going to moonshot to new highs. I think that's what's going to happen on SMX, so we'll just kind of watch it. After the stream, I'm going to restart my PC and then try to do a little bit more analysis. But yeah, as you guys see, my Weeble and my PC is not really keeping up today, so we'll call it short. We'll call it a short stream. If you guys, after I do finish updating, I'll get on Discord voice and I'll continue that. So if you guys do want to come trade with me, link is right here, 7 days for free. We'll be catching some beggars today, 1 or 2 trades and call it a day. When is off? Tomorrow's off? Yeah, tomorrow is Thursday, July 4th. Okay, speaking of that, good reminder. If tomorrow is July 4th, we don't really know how the market's going to be today. Are people scared? Are people trying to make a quick buck for July 4th? I don't know. But based off of VVPR and CNSP, it does look like people are going to slap anything just to make some beer money and fireworks money for July 4th. That's kind of what it looks like. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So we'll see. We won't rush into anything, but just have that in the back of your mind. And we'll, yeah. Okay, so market, and thank you. Yeah, we're closing market early today. So maybe we get some early slappers, you know, people start buying the stock up and yeah. All right, guys. That'll be it. Come trade with me. You guys know the link in the bio. 7 days free. Other than that, I'll see you all on Friday. Enjoy your 4th of July. Don't be crazy. Remember that you're still a trader, and yeah. Sorry about the Weeble. Not really much I can do about it, but yeah, I'll see you guys Friday. Enjoy. Peace.